Bishkek, the capital of the Kyrgyz Republic. It's a well-planned city with wide boulevards, gardens, trees and Soviet-era buildings. An hour's drive from the city will take you to some of the beautiful mountains. Kyrgyzstan is a land of mountains. You can get a glimpse of it at Ala Archa National Park, an hour's drive from the city. While it is possible to take public transport to the entrance of the national park, we opted for a tour from the hostel where we stayed. It was very convenient. The driver dropped us in the national park and told that he would come back in the evening. There are various trails in the national park. We decided to hike to Aksai waterfall. This trail requires some climbing. If you are looking at something easier, you can walk along the stream. At the start of the trail is an ant crossing area. Stop and proceed. As we climbed up, the valley starts to appear. The weather was great and the scenery was stunning. Once we climbed up the valley, the trail was mostly flat with occasional ups and downs. After a steep climb at the end, we were at the waterfalls. It had taken us about 3 hours to reach this place. It was time to relax and have a packed lunch. You can also continue climbing up to the Aksai glacier, but it requires you to stay at the camp near the glacier. The return was faster and we were back in the city by evening. It was a perfect day trip. Back in Bishkek, we used Marshrutka, a local shared public transport service, to travel between places. We also used Yandex Go, which was very convenient. For vegetarians, Central Asia can be tough, but Bishkek had some nice vegetarian options. The Gandhi restaurant, which served Indian cuisine, had a lot of vegetarian dishes. Now coming back to the city, Bishkek has some nice Soviet-era monuments. One of them is the Victory Square, a monument to commemorate the victory against Nazi Germany in World War II. The eternal flame signifies the importance of this event. This sculpture of the ballet dancer is unique as this is one of the two such statues in the Soviet Union. Another such statue is in St. Petersburg. The Kyrgyz National Opera and the Ballet Theatre is architecturally beautiful. There was no show during our visit, but we enjoyed the building from the outside. A very imposing sculpture of Lenin statue. It's rare to see Lenin statues now. This particular statue was earlier located at the prominent Ala Archa Square, but now it is in a remote location in the park. The building behind is the State History Museum, a huge building that houses the exhibits of Kyrgyz Republic and the Soviet Union. In front of the museum is Ala Archa Square, the main city square, which was earlier called as Lenin Square until the collapse of the Soviet Republic. Today, a huge Kyrgyz flag is hoisted on a high pole. It is guarded by a special guard of honor which changes every hour. Ala Archa Square has a lot of historical monuments and buildings. A beautiful place to spend the evening. Panfilov Park is another prominent location. Panfilov was the commander of the Red Army's 316th Rifle Division, who took part in the Battle of Moscow during the World War II. The park is mainly famous for its rides. Another nice place to spend the evening. This is about our travel in Bishkek. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you later.